U.S. recognizes opposition candidate Gonzalez as the winner of Venezuela's presidential election. So if you thought this DNC was going to be crazy before, now you've got the U.S. government claiming the socialist leader of Venezuela is a loser who cheated, and the real winner is Edmundo Gonzalez. So this is going to fan the flames probably a little bit, but it will. AP reports the U.S. government on Thursday recognized Venezuelan opposition candidate Edmundo Gonzalez as the winner of the South American country's presidential election, discrediting the results announced by electoral authorities who declared President Nicolas Maduro the victor. Given the overwhelming evidence, it is clear to the U.S. and most importantly to Venezuelan people that Edmundo Gonzalez, how do you pronounce that, Urrutia, won the most votes in Venezuela's July 28th presidential election. The National Electoral Council declared Maduro the winner of Sunday's highly anticipated election, but the president's main challenger Gonzalez and opposition leader Maria Corina Machado have said they have obtained more than 2/3 of the tally sheets that each electronic voting machine printed after the polls closed. They said the release of the data on those tallies would prove Maduro lost. So what do you think happens now? I mean, the U.S. recognizes doesn't change anything for the people in Venezuela. Maduro is still going to go massacre and arrest his opposition.
Well, I think there was another country that came out and said that they don't recognize Maduro as the true winner, too. So you're starting to see multiple countries come out.
I think it's more than two, yeah.
It makes you wonder, if there is something deeper going on with the CIA, some sort of coup, if this candidate is propped up in a certain way. But, I mean, Maduro, I'm not going to defend him. The guy is garbage. He is a terrible human being. What he's done to Venezuela is disgusting. But I've been seeing so much propaganda on Twitter and different social media platforms, but specifically X, on people that go down to Venezuela and they're like, no, Maduro won. There's no rioting going on, but then you look where they're at and they're in 5-star hotels, in resorts, and it's like, you guys aren't actually reporting on what's going on the ground. I think there's a lot more to this than what is being shown. But it makes you wonder if this is a propped up candidate. But sometimes, the propped up candidates are better. Let's be honest here.
Do you think we'll see the evidence that the opposition is saying they have? Because I've heard reporting that they haven't released it yet. The other side is saying, no, we have proof that we definitely won correctly. I mean, it seems like everyone's keeping their cards kind of close to the vest as chaos ensues. You don't think it'll come out?
No, I don't think it'll ever come out.
I don't believe Venezuela's election was fair. I think Maduro is a cheater.
Yeah, it's Venezuela. So.
Right. And what I mean by the evidence of 2020 is not that anything's been adjudicated. I do believe that it was the shadow campaign and Zuckerbucks and what the Time magazine article referred to as a conspiracy is what got Democrats the victory for
fortifying the election.
Right. Yep. It's funny to see the U.S. coming out and being like, we've seen enough. Venezuela cheated.
And we're actually against voter fraud.
You didn't see anything. What proof has the U.S. seen over anything? Well, they told us.
Yeah, it's very hard to know anything that's going on anywhere at any point.
But do you see far leftists losing their minds over this?
There is some on Twitter, yeah. There's some that are very, very angry. But I don't think, this will factor into... I wouldn't want to be in Venezuela ever because I'm smart and I value my life. And I know what goes on there. I mean, this is the same country that people literally walk past dead and slaughtered bodies on their way to work every day and they think it's normal. But I don't think this is going to have a big indicator on the potential riot outside the DNC. I think this is going to be... When that turns into a riot, it's going to be because Josh Shapiro is most likely going to be the VP, and they know that the Uniparty, they're both pro-Israel, so either way, you're going to see something.
Yeah.
Do you think this hits the DNC?
I don't think this will affect the DNC.